Mike, talk about the fourth down stop you had there.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a big play to me. It was my first play like on defense, and I knew I was coming in on the drive, and Coach V's told me to run out there. I like wasn't even like thinking like, oh crap, it's fourth down. I looked over, I like seen the down and distance. I was like, oh, it's 4th and 3. So we just stuck to the preparation. We practice for that moment. All the time. We rep it over and over again, and we just try to compete the best you can. And I made the play that time.
Coach Venables said after the game that he really coaches you hard. He really emphasized that because he knows how much potential you have. How hard is that for you in practice when he's coaching you that hard?
I wouldn't say it's necessarily hard. Now there are some harder times, but I know what he's doing it for. Coach V. He's a very like perfectionist type of guy. You know what I'm saying? He everything he does, he does it for a purpose, and so. I know, I got to do my job, and that's what he expects me to do. That's what everybody else on defense relies on me to do. It's just, it is what it is. So I appreciate it.
How hard has this been for you, even though you know it's going to be part of the process, but having the patience to wait, knowing your time and extended playing time is, probably next year, and still not the remainder of this year?
It hasn't really been that hard for me. I just love being around the game. I enjoy practice. Practice, is a lot of my game reps. And I know it's just all, just like part of the plan. I don't really, worry about it. When I get my chance to go out there, you try to make your plays while you can. But other than that, I love watching Zay play. I try to emulate what he does. So, everything is just, opportunity to learn and just to have fun and go play.
Seeing the success that James and Chad have had after kind of going through the program, waiting for their opportunity, kind of like you are now, does that kind of encourage you for the future?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's it's definitely encouraging. I mean that's just kind of how it is. I feel like that's like the college way. It's not really too often. Especially like linebackers, so you just jump into it and then you're great. You know what I'm saying? It takes years of hard work, and patience and just grinding and straining yourself. So. I mean, those guys are just the image, that I'm seeing. When you go through every day, when it gets tough, you look at those guys and be like, they did it too. It's okay, keep working. It's all gonna work out.
You might not be starting, but you've been in the program a while now. Talk about what Clemson has meant to you on the field and off since you've gotten here.
Clemson, has really been, are fully submerged in what I thought I was coming into. Whenever I was a recruit. I feel I have the best teammates, in the country. I love all my guys on my team, Coach V and the whole staff. They're exactly who they showed me who they were during the recruitment process. And so, even like, not being on the field, as much as like one would come into college thinking, I've had a great time. I love it. I'm here with my best friends, almost every day of the year. And, and it's all for like a bigger purpose too. So it's all good when you get to have fun doing what you enjoy.
We had a good time having fun with Chad about this over the year. Does he seem like an old man to you? I mean, not his play, but I think there's 5 years between maybe some of the youngest teammates and him. He's been around for a while.
Oh yes, Chad is granddaddy Chad. He's been here for a little minute, but no, he's still young at heart. Chad. When I came in. Chad was one of the guys who was like very like, kind of showing me the ropes and stuff like that. And so, Chad's like always just like kind of been there. So I feel like it's going to be really weird whenever like, after the season when he's gone. Because guys like Chad and like Isaiah, they've really been here since I've been in college. And so I feel like, oh, wow, it's kind of like, coming towards the end, like dang, like this thing's moving fast. It's crazy. But yeah, Chad's an old head.
Is there maybe kind of different kind of respect for a guy like Chad? You have so many stars in his teams, like the ETNs and the Trevors that come in, start. I guess Trevor didn't start right away, but you know what I mean. They get playing time fairly early on, and then maybe they're gone after 3 years. So there might be a different level of respect for a guy like Chad that's waited his turn and really didn't become a starter and a regular until really late in his career.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's challenging. What we do. If it was easy, everybody would do it. And, and a lot of people want to see results like as soon as possible. I feel like that's just how we are in life today. And, Chad has just, stuck it out and grinding and grinding and grinding. And, just to know that, like, he stayed patient this whole time and just to see it now work out for him, you have to have a tremendous amount of respect for him. That's a tough thing to do, and he's handled it well. This whole time. I really admire him for that. I really appreciate just having him around. Because that's good mindset. For you to have around your position group.
What's it been like working around a guy like Isaiah Simmons and having to back him up and knowing the things that he does that other people just can't do because of his features physically and the way he attacks the game?
Yeah, just playing with Zay and kind of being like under him is like it's also been a blessing. A lot of times I'm just like like how did he do that? Like what? But it just fully fully shows just like how talented and God gives the abilities he's got, but he's also like a great friend too. Like everybody else, when you come in, things are hard. It's a lot of learning to do, and Zay also is like kind of had his like arm around my back like through this whole process. Like even up to this point, I still sit in meetings, we sit beside each other in meetings. I lean over, ask him a question real quick like that. Throughout the whole time. So just seeing him like also grow and just become like like where he's at now, it's also great to watch. He's worked his butt off, no doubt. And he deserves all the success that's coming to him.
Defense is preparing for Virginia. What do you think of the quarterback? How do you stop him?
Well, obviously, if you watch them, they're extremely talented over the board. They got some big, strong receivers, and that quarterback is, he everything that you see on the field. But, I don't necessarily know how to stop him. You just got to play good team defense. They run a lot of zones, so everybody's got to do their job. You got to make your plays. When you give them, but this guy, he's a senior. He knows what he's doing. He's confident. He doesn't get rattled. So I feel like the biggest thing is we got to play, consistent all game. So then limit big plays. And just play our best that we can the whole time.
Coach Sweeney said that Trevor Lawrence is twice as good quarterback as he was in the national championship game against Alabama. Do you see that? Especially just the running part of his game seems to be an all-time high for him right now.
Well, I feel like Trevor, he's also been awesome, the whole time. But I definitely believe he's grown up. There's even more. It's hard not to get better. Over time, especially in a program like this. So I definitely feel like he's gotten more better. I feel like he's definitely more chiller, more relaxed, and just just more like fully like fully like developed. I feel like, but yeah, he's definitely gotten better.